What's up, everybody? It's Big John. This is the 12 hours later, basically. See, I'm putting on my gloves. I have my eyewear. So, I did 3 hours on my first go, and then 9 hours on my second. And this is what we got. Retained all of its color, and you might ask, why we have this little bit of dark edge wear right here on the edge of the comic. Well, that's simple. The shadowing didn't stay to the cover. It actually went to the inside of the book. So, I don't know if you guys can see that top edge there, the shadowing, but it actually went through to the book. So now, since I have the back cover is pretty much finished, I'm going to go ahead and do the inside here and get all of that white. So basically, we're going to do the same thing. And then I'm also going to do the inside of the cover, and the outside of the back was actually a lot darker than what you see there. So that's going to be the second phase of cleaning and whitening this Fantastic Four number 50. So now we're going to set it up again, and now I'm going to turn it around this way and just set it here. And I'm just going to flatten it out as best I can. Okay. And now what I want to do is I want to protect the book, right? So this is the board I used. So I'm going to move my steamer off because I'm not going to be using it right now, and I'm going to remove my iron. It's not plugged in. So then I'm going to place my board like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple pieces of tape, and I sort of want to lock this book into position. So I'm just going to take a couple of pieces of tape and tape down my board to my working surface. And I'm going to put one on the back side there. I could use a metal. I just don't, where my hand is up, and I don't want nothing interfering with my LED lights. So now that I've gotten this pretty flat, and I know it's hard for you guys to see how shadowy this actually is. I mean, it is putridly dark. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dip in my mix here. And remember, I'm using the 40%. And I'm just going to do the same thing again. I'm holding the cover kind of firm. I don't want the paper to stick to the backing board, the magazine board. Because the edge, the wet edge, believe it or not, will stick. So I've done that. Now I'm going to take my Immaculate. I'm being extremely gentle. Because believe it or not, the inside of the cover is pretty flimsy compared to the outside because of there is not a lot of, there's no gloss or anything like that to sort of protect it. Now I'm going to bring down my distilled water. And there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and reset my lights. I'm going to set this for 3 hours. Now, the reason why I set it for 3 hours on the first go is because I want to come back and check it, and I want to go ahead and do my second coat. Okay, so we're going to set this. It's now on the 3-hour timer. And now we're going to go ahead and cover it up. I want to make sure that the towel is not touching any part of the work. So it's not. We're completely covered. He's in his little teepee. Nothing is touching any of the work. And then we're going to shut down the light. We're going to wait for that to set up for 3 hours, and then we'll come back, do a second coat, and hopefully that's all we'll have to do. But for right now, stay tuned for the final product. On the last video of this, I will clean up the spine ticks, I will clean the cover, I will press the book, and you will see it after the press. This has been Big John, and I'll be back.